hours after the presidential debate, and the nation is still talking. President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden went head-to-head for 90 minutes last night in what's described as a very contentious debate. Local 22's Jolie Sherman reports now live from the newsroom. Jolie?
Well, good evening, Lauren. That's right. Lots of talk around last night's debate. I spoke with a few political science professors today, as well as a local debate coach, who all say they have never seen a presidential debate quite like this.
It really was the most egregious example of a presidential debate that I have seen in my decades of watching them.
That was UVM's Associate Political Science Professor Ellen Anderson. She said the debate should have shown the nation how each candidate plans to approach their presidency.
We have this vision that debates should advance our policy understanding. And there was no policy understanding to be advanced.
Across the lake is political science professor Harvey Shantz at SUNY Plattsburgh, who specializes in presidential and congressional elections.
I've never seen two candidates in a presidential debate stand toe-to-toe and slug it out for the full 90 minutes.
But he says there were a few high points.
For Donald Trump, I think his highest point was at the beginning, when he gave his reasoning for making the Supreme Court nomination.
As for Biden, while he traded a few ad hominem attacks, UVM's assistant debate coach Edwin Owusu says he used an effective strategy.
But something that was used last night that we could look to is a rhetorical strategy that is known as an appeal to pathos, or rather an appeal to emotion. And that is something that Joe Biden used well at certain moments in the debate.
Professor Shantz says it's too early to know who is likely to win the election, but he shares a major takeaway.
That the debate reinforced pre-existing beliefs among Democrats and Republicans. Independents want to see more, but Biden gained by overcoming negative stereotypes that have been said about him in these last few years.
Typically, the debates have a small temporary effect on the polls. And right now, Biden is leading Trump nationally. And next Wednesday, Kamala Harris and Mike Pence will go toe-to-toe in the vice presidential debate. Reporting live in the newsroom, Jolie Sherman, Local 22 News.